What's up, everybody? This is RadTechShoe, and I am bringing you part 17 of my Devil May Cry LP. I'm going to go into the power-up menu here, buy Inferno, and then we're going to start the mission. However, we're going to double back right outside to where we use the Staff of Hermes to open the two portals. We're going to go get a blue orb fragment. And this blue orb fragment is acquired in a secret mission. Now, we have to get across the broken bridge. You have to actually cross the platform itself. You can't just jump in the water, complete that little Sargasso fight, and then it'll automatically teleport you across. No, you have to make it all the way across the broken parts. Alright? Now, there's a blue orb fragment floating high in the sky. The game wants you to use the Death Scythe and use its vortexes to launch you high into the sky. I found a slightly simpler and easier way to do it, so just go ahead and kill the guys. Just kill them. Don't even worry about it. So what we're going to do is we're going to jump up here. And right now what we're going to do is we got to double jump. And once we reach the highest part of our double jump, we're going to we're going to activate double trigger, go into air raid, and then we're going to fly across again. So right there, just make sure you have enough double trigger gauges, and boom. Alright, now this is a one-time only mission, meaning if you fail it, you don't get the option to retry it. If you do fail, for one reason or another, you have to reload the game. You don't get another shot. So it's not too bad, it's not like it's a big problem. It is at the beginning of the mission, so it's not that hard to just reload the mission. So anyway, we're going to go into here, kill all the Sargasso. And just a quick heads up. This is a test run. This is my test game. I did not play this mission prior to this gameplay you're seeing right here. So you're going to see me walk around and stop for about a minute. And that's one of the reasons why this gameplay is so long, but I just wanted to show you my test playthrough. Considering how I did so good at the end, you'll see the ranking. But I was surprised that I got the ranking. I just decided, you know what, I'm going to keep it. Even though this is a test playthrough and it does have a little, and it is kind of slow, I'm just going to keep it. So this is my test playthrough for you guys. And if you notice, this area looks awfully familiar, as it should. This is one of those areas where we were at very early in the game. However, it is sealed off now, and the only way we can get it is through these magical portals. So anyway, we're just going to go ahead, smash everything in here. There's no blue orb fragment or nothing of interest in here outside of those red orbs. We're going to continue on further up the stairs. Now inside here, there is a book that I'm going to read to give you little details about how to get into the underworld. Alright, so the elixir is needed to get in front of the mirror, to get into the mirror world. The mirror world, if you remember back in mission 4, I believe, the mirror is where we first saw Nello Angelo. He was our reflection, he came out of the mirror, and we're going to go back to that mirror. But out here, we're going to encounter a new enemy. These are frosts. Frosts are like blades, but they're covered in ice. And since they're ice-based, we're going to go ahead and use a Efreet. And a Efreet does a good number on them. Here you're going to see me use Inferno. And it just does a massive amount of damage to these guys. Just finishes off one of them. And the other one, I'm not sure what that is. I'm not sure if he's regrowing his armor, refilling his health. I don't think his health comes back or gets refilled, because it doesn't take too long to kill him. Right there. So, whatever that was, it's not like it's the end of the world if you let him do it. Efreet does a good number on those guys. And Alastor is pretty... That is one of the situations where Alastor is pretty damn useless. But anyway, go ahead and kill all the marionettes in the hallway. Now, even though you saw me use Inferno and stuff like that, I'll be using Efreet during our boss battle at the end of the mission. I won't be using Inferno. Right there, you just saw me use the Meteor attack. I won't be using Meteor or Inferno during the boss battle. I try to keep my double trigger gauge as long as I can against this boss fight, because I usually struggle against this boss in this particular area, in this mission. So anyway, we're just gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna keep using. I'm trying to use Inferno right now, but I don't have enough double trigger gauge. So I'm just like, oh yeah, that's right. I need to have like several symbols of double trigger. I need to have several of them. Otherwise, I can't even do Inferno. Because that's the one thing I don't like about Inferno. It is extremely powerful, but it takes so much of your double trigger that, you know, it's not my favorite move. Anyway, right here is one of those moments where I'm pausing and I'm like, okay, where do I need to go? Am I missing anything? There are two doors. One down that side hallway you just saw. I bypassed it because the door's locked. We're gonna go down here. We're gonna get the key to unlocking that door, as well as a blue orb fragment. Alright, so in here I'm gonna equip Alistor. We have not really a boss, but more of just a living obstacle. That dinosaur skeleton is going to attack us with fireballs. Now, the key to this is when the fireball gets close, you use your sword and smack it right back out. Do this 3 times and the skeleton crumbles completely. Like I said, it's not really a boss. It doesn't have a health bar or anything. But on the 3rd hit, it's destroyed, and we get to... and a mirror that captures the moonlight appears where we just were. Go ahead, turn the crank, and rotate the mirror. And this will unlock the key that we need to getting into that locked room. Alright. That is the Quicksilver. That is what we need to get into the other door back in the hall. As I said, now jump up here. Here's our blue orb fragment. Head outside. There we go. So right here, I'm just reading it because I hadn't read one the whole game. I just wanted to see what it actually said. Alright, so anyway, I try to stinger jump from here. I don't make it. Like I said, this is my test playthrough, and I'm like, oh, how do I get up there other than just using those invisible platforms? Is there a way to make it shorter? And sad enough, there is not. Not that I know of, at least. So I have to jump up here, and I fail a couple times. So this is one of those points where it's clear that it's a test playthrough. But I decided to keep it for you guys just to show you my learning process, how I learn, what I do, and so on and so forth. Anyway, grab the Quicksilver. Alright, now, once again, I'm double checking my sources, and I'm just like, okay, we're not missing anything, there's no more blue orb fragments. We're going to head out of this room, go back into the hallway, and head down the branching hallway, and go to the locked door. Alright, so we're gonna just deal with these guys real quick. Alright, so for this boss battle that's coming up, we're gonna be using Ifrit. Ifrit is actually pretty useful here. I should have used it the last time I fought this boss, but I chose not to. But I'm gonna use it here. Anyway, we use the Quicksilver. We're going to head inside, and then we're going to trigger a cutscene.
A man with guts and honor. I like that, but it's a shame you serve Mundus.
Alright, so it's time for our final battle with Mello Angelo. He took off his mask, his face is revealed, and it looks a little familiar. That white hair does look rather odd, doesn't it? Alright, so I'm going to use an Ifrit here. I will not, as I said earlier, I will not be using the Meteor Attack or Inferno. I'm just going to be using the basic Punch Punch Kick combo and the Kick 13 combo, as well as the Diving Kick attack. I won't be using anything else. I try and keep it simple, keep it basic. And as you can tell, I'm already doing pretty good against him. He does hit me real good a couple times, but for the most part, I like how Ifrit is able to break through his guard, and I can follow up with a few good quick hits. So anyway, like I said, I probably could have beaten him faster had I used Meteor or Inferno. But I just, like I said, this is my test playthrough. I wanted to see what it was like to fight him with the Ifrit. Now, once we beat him, we're going to trigger a cool cutscene when his identity is confirmed. So just sit back and enjoy the show and cutscene.
Virgil, Dante, happy birthday. Wow! I want chocolate! No, I want chocolate!
Trish, Virgil has been defeated. You know what you must do. Now go.
Yes, Master.
Okay, so it turns out we were fighting our brother the whole time, and Trish is actually working for Mundus. Alright, so anyway, clear time was pretty long, 15 minutes 12 seconds. Even still, I got an S rank, which I was surprised. For a test playthrough, I was very surprised. So I decided to keep it because, like I said, I like the fact that on a test playthrough I got an S. So I'm gonna save my game right here. Okay. And then I will see you all in the next mission where we get a new weapon right off the bat.